Welcome guys in this tutorial where I will explaining you how to use content gradle to write the questions in that. So yeah, basically we'll start by signing in content gradle. So how to do the signing in? You have to go to this website which I'll be giving it to you. So new content admin.embibe.com. So once you go into this, you have to sign up. So remember that before sign up, you have to fill the form that I have given it to you. So the form which I have given it to you is already been shared to you. So that form is, I guess, wait, let me show you the form. Google Forms. Okay, not in this. So let's go into Google Form. Payment information, problem solving recruitment form. So this form I'll be sharing with you. So first of all, you have to fill this form. As you can see that you have filled this form initially. So I guess your name will already be there. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So your form will be filled, and you'll be receiving. I'll be receiving your email IDs and all those interests based on your inputs. So basically what you have to do once you are given the access, you can actually put your last name, first name, email address, the email address which you have given into the form, and then password, repeat password, and phone number. So yeah, and then just sign up. Once you sign up, you will be able to log in inside this. So just go and log in. Once you log in, you will receive these three options. One is question bulk views, second is questions, and work bucket. So most important is question bulk views. So not only you'll be shared the form, you will also be shared this output sheet. So if you go to the output sheet, you will be having all those questions which you have to solve. All right. So okay, let's go and start solving. For solving the questions, you have to basically go to the sheet where the questions are not solved. For example, right now if you see the maths questions are solved already, so you will see here second level of validation done and all those things. So these questions are solved, biology is solved, physics is solved. Let's go to maths questions. So there are two sheets which are not solved. One is this physics sheet and one is this maths sheet. These are of class 7, I guess. uh, yeah, so basically these are of class mathematics, negative number, I guess it's of class 7 class. So yeah, you have to solve these questions. And how to solve? First select the CGID. Once you will go to the content gradle, paste the CGID, view questions, and edit it. So in that, there the questions will already be there. Okay, so if you see, write the opposite statements, winning 570 in a game. So basically, the questions are very simple. You just have to solve that, and see, you can see that I am solving it. I am just seeing the question right the opposite of this, winning losing 570 in the game. Meta tags, he has not tagged the meta tag. So basically, in order to solve the question, or you have to create the questions, you have to write the questionnaire, select the question type. Okay, so once you select the question type as subjective, there are different kind of question type you can select, and then you can go below. The first thing is like you have to select the steps. So how to create this step is very simple. Okay, I don't have an access. Yeah, so how to create the steps is very simple. You have to first write it, the write the solution. So how to write the solution? Just simple, losing uh, rupees 570 in a game. Okay, so for 570 and rupees, we have to use met type because all those numbers and all those additions, multiplications, all those expressions should be written in math type. So we'll write rupees. So let's write rupees. Let's take rupees example. Here you'll see special characters will be there. So I guess you'll receive the special character from here. Here, let's see if we receive the special character here. Okay, I am not able to find the special character, but basically the special character will be any one of these. So you can go through the special characters and select any. Uh, okay, so rupees we have to, let's copy. Okay, losing, select the math type, paste it. Okay, okay. Okay, done. So the solution is written. Now you have to create steps. How to create steps? Select the single step. Okay, select on this comment quotations. What will do? It will just create a quotation. So if you have multiple steps, like losing in the game, then blah 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 blah. Okay, what you can do? You can select this as first step and this is second step. So you have to do in case of mathematics where you have multiple steps, but here you have only one step, so it's okay. Create and update steps using 570 in the game. Meta text, you have to select a difficulty. Okay, how much difficulty it for the students of that age. Hello, हाँ सर जी बोलिए. Okay, so first you have to select this. You have to select this difficulty. Difficulty is 2 for this question because it's we have to think in the perspective on this perspective of these students. What will be the difficulty for that student? And then you have to select the primary concepts. So what are the primary concepts? We have to refer it to our sheets. So let's consider the primary concept. So we have selected this and the primary concept can be visible in this topic tagging. Okay, so let's search for primary concept. What will be the primary concept for that? I guess it will be numbers. Yeah, so let's digital numbers. Okay, or history of numbers, whatever it is, just this will be the primary topic of that. So numbers. Okay, so it is a class 7. Class 7. Okay, let's see which class it is. Serial number, class 7. History of numbers, large numbers, knowing our numbers. Okay, let's search for knowing our numbers. So yeah, let's search for this introduction to integers. So we see 7. Multiplication of integers, grade 7. Okay. We'll select the defined integers. Okay, this is the concept. The primary competency is like what you have to do in this case. Like for this, it's like you have to know integers, right? So define integers and then solve with us. Solve with us is nothing. You have to select the uh, solve with us is just you have to select any fill in the blanks. So just select the fill in the blanks. And create solve with us, create FIB, fill in the blanks using select competency, define integers, int opposite of winning. Okay, the opposite of winning solve with us is done. Now don't forget to tag this primary competency and filling the blanks, these things. So you have to do that. Marks, you have to give what is the marks of this filling the blanks. 1 mark. We have to tag the we don't, yeah, for books and all you have to correct all those book number. If in case any book number is missing, you have to go through this. You will be receiving this book number, everything. So yeah, just have to tag it properly. And then hints, we should understand the opposite of winning. Okay, this is the hints. And difficulty level is 2 for the questions. Ideal time, how much time it will take? 80 seconds. Bloom level applications. Okay, and skills, it's abstract verbal comprehension. Okay, primary concept, it will be say similar to that. Integers, integers. Okay, so let's select these integers. Okay, define integers. Okay, and then learning map, you have to enter CVSC. Learning maps, you have to select define integers. So introduction to integers, CVSC 7. Let's select. Okay. Not this. Okay, all right. So you have to search for the proper topic. For my, I guess it's integers, knowing integers, I guess, but it should be in the 7th class. So properties, addition of integers should be done. And let's see hygiene check. So hygiene check will tell you if there is any issues. If there is no issues, it won't give you any issues. So once the hygiene check is done, you have to change the status to the pending review and submit it. Once you submit it, okay, so once you submit it, you can actually see that it has been submitted. So let's copy this created all CGIDs. The CGID is newly generated. You will receive a newly generated CGID. You have to paste it here. If it is the old CGID, for my case, you have seen it is not generated. It directly gives you the same CGID. So the generation will be done only in the case where you will change the question type. So for example, if you are changing the question type to something else, a new CGID will be generated. If you change the question to something else, a new CGID will be generated. For that case, you have to paste your created CGID here and the new CGID here and here. But in case the new CGID is not formed, you have to paste the CGID that you have already copied here and put your name. So for my name, I'll put my enjoy us. Okay, so you have to do topic tagging. So topic tagging is nothing. It's like introduction to integers. So let's do it like that. And faculty remark, we have to put two options are there always. Either it is creation or okay, it has two options, either creations or not this, either creation or finalized. So for my case, solution was already written, so it's finalized. For the people who has created the solution, I mean, for my case, I have not written any solution, so that in that case it is finalized. But for where some cases you'll actually have to write the solution, in that case you have to do created. So that's how you do it. Very simple. Okay, and your question is being solved. Once the question is being solved, you'll get you'll get. So after doing two questions, just let me know. Once you're done with two questions, you will be validated and you will receive some kind of comments. As you can see here, you will receive some comments like here you can see multiple comments are there. So this will tell you what all errors you have done and basically will guide you through the entire process. So before getting into like multiple questions, just do two questions and let me know. And the new remarks will be generated or the comments will be generated. So that using that comments you'll get to know what all things you have missed and you can actually iterate it and learn properly. So in future there will be no much of errors. So that will actually benefit you. So and about the pricings right now, like it depends on the question to questions. So easy questions will have less prices and the difficult questions will have more prices. All right, so if you have any doubts, you can ping me on my WhatsApp number and let me know what doubts you have. Just get started, fill the form and let me know. I'll be giving you the access of the dashboard. And once the dashboard access is given, you can actually easily uh, do changes into the dashboard. So thank you. See ya. Bye.